No one can agree on what is the best weapon to go to kill a deer with. Everybody's experiences are going to be different. Properties are different. Conditions are different. So everyone will pick a different type of weapon as their weapon of choice. I, however, have an unusual weapon that I use in killing deer. And I'll tell you about my story and how I drifted to this particular weapon. My first rifle that I used to kill a deer when I was a kid on the farm was a 30-30. I, like many beginning hunters, liked the 30-30 because it was a good brush gun. But it just does not have the range for over 150, 200 yards. It's not a real good long-range rifle. The gun that I've killed the most deer with is a 12-gauge Browning semi-automatic shotgun. That I use on our farms and properties for deer control because we have a lot of deer on our properties and we have a nursery, and nurseries are known as a place where there's a lot of deer and there's a lot of deer damage. So we use it to help control deer damage on our farms. But over the years, I've collected quite a few guns, and in collecting all these guns, I've come to find out which gun that I take out on a hunt when I go onto a property that has a wide range of features. It could be long-range shots, it could be short-range shots, it could be in heavy brush or light brush, it could be wooded, it could be brush and wooded with a long-range shot to the edge of that woods where the deer's just on the inside of the brush, hundreds of yards away. So you're all going to pick a rifle that you'll feel comfortable with. The one that I've picked is the 338. Now, it's not a good gun for a beginner. It's not a good gun for a kid or some man that only weighs 150, 160 pounds. It'll put a hurting on you. But I'm a 320-pound person, and I can take a little bit of a licking when I get shooting on the gun. So, you know, the kick and the recoil for me is not proportionately as much as that it is for someone that's a smaller build body. But I've found that the 338 can really reach out and touch a deer. And if it's 300, 400, 500 yards away and I get a body shot, that deer is going down. So that's why I pick the 338. Now, I'm sure you're going to tell me that I waste a lot of meat. Yeah, some meat gets wasted. But, you know, if you shoot a deer with a low caliber gun and it gets away, you've wasted more more meat than what I'll ever waste when I shoot one with a 338. Believe me.
This is what a 338 can do when it hits. This is the entrance wound and the exit wound. It's a real good gun for knocking deer down at a long range with real stopping power. When they get hit by the 338, it's a arrivederci.
And when the bullet enters and explodes on the inside, you can see the holes here where it exploded on the inside.
Yep, and it did a lot of damage.
Our farm is called Highland Hill Farm. In Bucks County, Pennsylvania, we have 4 farms on which we allow deer hunters access. Our hunter access program is that you bring us something that we can use on the farm for the hunting, and then you can hunt for the day. We also have a deer bait station where we treat deer for the Lyme tick, and that is also on the farm. We have other ranches as well to hunt on in Montana and New Mexico, as well as farms in Bradford County, Pennsylvania, and many properties in New York State. So if you need a place to hunt and want to try out your skills, give us a call at Highland Hill Farm at 215-651-8329.